guys, welcome back. My name is Danielle and this is Daniela Diaries, and today we are going to be talking about my weight loss journey, my keto transformation, and how I am losing weight on the keto diet. So if you guys are wondering all those things, please stay tuned. So welcome back. Hey, how are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for tuning in. So I hope you guys are liking the video lineup. Every Monday I've been putting out full days of eating. I've been getting a lot of questions. People will be like, how are you doing it? How are you losing weight? What are you doing? What are you eating? So every Monday you will see that. You will see a full day of eating and it's telling you what I'm eating. So just a kind of a quick little breakdown, because diet is the most important part of this journey, guys. And I feel like once you get everything in sync, when you get the workouts and the dieting and the mental aspect, and you're just like, holy shit, I can do this and I can do it well. It's just mind-blowing. I feel like this journey, this new chapter of this journey I'm on, I feel so much more passionate, in so much more in a better place than even my initial journey. So if you guys are new here, when I first started this journey, it was 7 years ago. It was right after I had my last daughter, and I was almost 300 pounds. And it took me about 1.5 years to lose 100 pounds. Did it naturally. I did it just by diet and exercise. No surgeries, no pills, nothing. It was just all me, all the time. But the thing was, I remember when I first started this journey, and I would be working out in my basement, and I would literally I would say it out loud. Oh, I could shop at Express. I could shop at this time BB was big. You know, I could shop here, because I couldn't fit the clothes at any of these places. There was no size inclusive brands. It was like, I mean, it was starting to get big. Like Torrid had just started to come out and everything was so expensive there. And I just didn't like it. You know, it had that, the clothes weren't like cool. They were like, you know, the baby doll tops and like the stretchier jeans, and you know what I mean? I just wasn't with it. And I remember thinking, like, I want to wear what I see other people wearing. I don't want to wear stuff because it's in my size and just be limited to that. So this time around, like, yes, I could fit into all the clothes, because now all these years later, everybody's size inclusive, and that's so amazing. And I think that's so great for younger kids growing up. And you know, it wasn't that wasn't my momentum to keep going. My momentum to get me on this thing, honestly, was you guys. And not so much you guys who are here supporting me. It's more or less the people who are watching me and will send messages and be like, you're still fat. Oh my God, you've been on this journey for so long and you still look the same exact way. You should probably give this up. And I've heard comments where like, how are you going to have a weight loss channel and be overweight? And I was like, they're doubting me. People are doubting me. And there's this part of me that is so stubborn that if somebody says up, I'm going to say down. And if you say I can't, I'm going to say I can, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it impeccably. So here's where I am. But also I feel like I came to this part in my journey where I'm okay with myself. I'm okay with this journey, and I'm okay. I'm learning to address the underlying issues. I'm learning to understand that love doesn't equal food. I'm learning to understand that this journey isn't about, I could be a size 0 and I could still be miserable. You know, I could be that size 5 that everybody strives to be, and I will still look at myself and see myself at 300 pounds. I had to address the body dysmorphia. I had to address the binge eating. I had to address the fact that I use food as a celebratory mechanism. You know, food is what it is. Food is there to, you know, it's the, I'm sorry for my dog, it's the gasoline that you need to keep running. You know, feed your body well. Maybe it's because I'm getting older and, you know, I want to live a long life, and, you know, maybe it's because I'm at a new chapter in my season of motherhood, and, you know, I had my kids young, okay? So a lot of people who are my age are just starting out with small children. When I turn 40 in a few years, I will have a 20-year-old, a 15-year-old, and an 11-year-old. and I can have this whole new season where I'm still young enough to enjoy this, this part of adulthood. And I'm so excited for it. You know, I'm so excited to date my spouse. I'm so excited to, you know, feel good, look good, live a long life. So that's kind of where I am at. And I've just been really enjoying it. So for the first month of this journey, I just started out by watching what I was eating and working out cardio only. For the first month, so for July, all I did was track my macros. And a lot of you guys want this whole elaborate way of how I figured out my macros. Honestly, guys, it's really not that scientific. Go on Google and see, put in your height, your weight, and the amount of weight you want to lose. And it'll tell you, in order to lose this amount of weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit, and these are the amount of calories that you can consume in a day. So there you go, you have your calories, okay? Because you are gonna have to be, I don't care what so-and-so and so-and-so says, the proof is in the, it doesn't matter what you're eating, you gotta be in a caloric deficit. You have to eat less and move more. Science. Okay, so I went in and I figured out, okay, I have to stay below 1,500 calories or at 1,500. Don't like starve yourself. Don't do 900 calories every other day. Don't do that, okay? We're not quick fixing anything here. We are not quick fixing. We are establishing a lifestyle, okay? We are establishing a way of life. We are making something attainable for the long haul, okay? So 1,500, you know, was I hungry initially? Yeah, I was hungry. I was hungry because I was probably eating anywhere from like 1,900 to 2,000 calories, okay? And and I wasn't moving, really, honestly. I just sat around, this last year, I really just sat around the house and did nothing, you know, and just wallowed in this chaos that we're living in. And, you know, I just really got down. You know, you guys know I had this whole journey with my mental health, and I got sick of my own shit. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I got sick and tired of watching everybody's video on what they were doing. I watch the same videos you guys watch. Not so much in the keto community right now, because I'm gonna be honest with you, there's barely a lot of people who really do keto anymore. People who started off doing keto really aren't even doing it anymore. So I don't really feel motivated by a lot of, and I get that. And this is no shame to anybody. I just don't feel motivated by a lot of those because no one truly does it anymore. I feel like they kind of phased out of it and they've moved on, and that's fine. You know, they're doing what works for them at this moment. So, but I watch everybody, you know, I watch these girls and they're like vegan and, you know, calorie counting and a deficit, you know, and what do I eat? And I'm watching them and I was like, okay, that's it. You're eating amount of calories, you're eating these kinds of foods, and you're working out. What else? Where's the secret? What pill are you taking? What shake are you drinking? What supplements are you taking? Why is it working for you so quickly? What am I doing wrong? So honestly, I had to look at what I was doing, and I wasn't doing shit. I was, you know, I would eat well on a day, and then like, you know, I would eat stuff that was like labeled keto, but it was like super excessive. And I wasn't moving. So I was just sitting there, growing in width. So I was like, okay, well, it's as easy as that. And that's the thing that I feel like no one says, is weight loss isn't hard. Honestly, guys, the hardest part of this journey is maintaining the weight loss. And I'm attesting for that because I lost it. I just gained some of it back. So here we are. You know, maintenance is the hardest part, okay? But so then I just, you know, I remembered I can do this. I did this before. And that's when I had this whole like epiphany, and then I started doing, you know, a cleaner version of keto, which helped. Then I started incorporating the exercise. So for my macros, I keep my fats low. High fat just wasn't working for me anymore. Yes, I am fat adapted. Yes, I am naturally producing ketones. Yes, I am there. I am truly a keto machine, okay? Why am I a keto machine? Is it because, couldn't people say, oh, well, she's not really keto because she's not low carb, high fat? That's not true. Keto is a metabolic rate that is achieved by keeping your calories at 20 or below. And I don't do net carbs. I do 20 total carbs, okay? So that's 20 total carbs That's including the, you know, I don't subtract fiber for vegetables or anything. Not saying that it's right or wrong. If you want to do it, you do you. This is just how I'm doing it. So yes, I am in a ketogenic metabolic state, okay? You can call me the keto queen, okay? I'm just ketoing it up, okay? So, but yes, I do keep my fats low, and I was recommended to this because basically my cousin said, hey, you know what? Why don't you try a higher protein so you're fuller, keep your fats lower, and really just try to kick ass in the gym. And I was like, good idea. So that's what I do. And I hope you guys did not hear Benny barking because they're doing construction outside and he is going crazy. And I'm in the basement, but I still feel like you guys could hear it. So I'm very sorry if that's driving you guys crazy. I just kind of yelled upstairs to the kids. So that's what I did. So I lowered my fat and I just said, okay, let's wait and see. Because really with macros, it's really a trial and error method, okay? Some people respond better to high fats and low protein. Some people respond like I do to lower fat and higher protein. Nonetheless, keeping the carbs at a bare minimum, okay? So yeah, been doing that and it's been working really well. For the month of July, I said, hey, I'm not gonna go ahead and use a scale. And I haven't until today. I'm gonna go ahead, I don't know how to silence my watch, so sorry if that goes off. Until today, I was actually able to jump on a scale. So you guys know that I tossed out my scale because we are not friends, but I actually went on the scale at my gym and I can tell you this now. Let's give you, people always like to see high numbers and low amount. I'm gonna tell you guys, if I'm gonna put on this thumbnail right now, how I lost a large amount of weight in a short time. That's what my thumbnail is gonna say. And I guarantee you this video goes crazy because people were like, hell yeah, fast results. If I were to say, hey, I lost this amount of weight in this amount of time, but I worked out 5 days a week and I watched what I ate, they're gonna be like, oh no. That sounds like a lot. So yeah, you're gonna have to do something for it, okay? But anyways, so we're gonna count, how many weeks was it? It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 weeks, I have lost 12 pounds. So when I started out, I was 192 pounds. I got on the scale today. Look, I'm gonna tell you what, it went between 180.1 and 179.8. I would take the 179.8, but I got 180.1 like 4 times. I didn't have my shoes on and I didn't pee, but nonetheless, okay, that's what it said. So I was really happy with that. And that's 12 pounds in 5 weeks. So what is that like math breakdown to? Like I'm telling you, people love to see, so 12 divided by 5, that's 2.5 pounds in a week, which is doable and it's healthy. Okay, so usually when you start stuff, you'll lose like 5 pounds right away because that's water weight. But I don't know how much has been fat. I don't know. I have been taking my measurements because I feel like the measurements really matter the most, and I've been doing these videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna insert the video from the very first day we've done this. So when I started this is July the 5th that I shared that video with you. I'm gonna get my measurements. On July the 5th, my waist was 35 inches, my hips were 42, my right thigh was 23.5, my left thigh was 23, and my neck was 15. Okay, so you guys can see, I was puffy. All right, I didn't look that good either. I looked a little, my skin color wasn't that great. I don't know, I looked a little, not the best. Could be I was on my period too. I don't know, or I was gonna get my period. I don't remember. Anyways, I always like to blame my cycle for everything. But we're gonna go ahead. So that was July 5th, so you guys can see. Now we're gonna go ahead and go today. Down a grand total of those 12 pounds, and here are my measurements. My hips are 38 inches. Ooh, that's a good amount of inches. My waist is 31.5. Okay. My hips are still 23, or my legs are still 23, and my neck is 13.75. So I know a lot of you guys say that you see a big difference right here in my neck. And I know a lot of you guys are saying you see a difference in like my arms and my arms. My arms are one of the things that you lose weight the quickest. Like my arms and my calves, not my thighs, my calves are really thin for somebody my size. I don't know why. I don't know, it's just the way it is, just the way I'm built. I'm built different. But I mean, so even from this week to last, I lost 1.5 inches on my hips, my waist stayed the same, and I lost 1/4 inch off my neck in 1 week. In 1 week. So what have I done differently? What did I do differently last week to get these results? I started incorporating weight training. So my gym sessions went from 45 minutes to about 1.5 hours. Do I realize that not everybody has 1.5 hours out of their day to do what I'm doing? Yeah, I do. Am I lucky enough to be able to be home and do this? Yes, I am. But look, if you got 1.5 hours to be on your phone messing around, you got 1.5 hours to be watching your shows, and you're watching The Bachelor and you're taking the hour out of your time for that, and you know, you're cruising the internet and you're, you know, walking around Marshalls and blah, blah, blah. You have the time. I have the same amount of hours in my day as you do. You make the time. And I can say this because my husband is going to the gym 5 days a week. My husband works anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day, and he still goes to the gym. He has the same amount of hours in his day as you do yours. So it's just a matter of priority. And I hate to sound like this person where I'm like, it could be done. Do you have to do what I do? No. Do you have to do 1.5 hours? No. But you have to do something. And I whether it's a YouTube video, it's a Beachbody Fitness, whether it's a bike ride, roller skating, whatever it is, you got to do something. You have to move your body. You have to get up and get going. There's no skinny pill out. I mean, there is skinny pills. You want to take some pills, go take some pills, you know, but if you want to do it and you want to see the results, then you do it, you know. It is what it is. I wish there was a simpler way. I mean, I wish there was a quick fix, but there isn't. There really isn't. And you don't want to, anything worth working at is worth working at well. You know what I mean? Like, you got to put in that effort, and I really feel like you're worth it and to do it, you know. And honestly, if you can make your time to gossip with the neighbors, or, you know, to do this or that, shit, even to watch my videos, this is going to take what, probably 1/2 hour out of your day, you know. Take me along with you. Go to the gym. You know what, I'll tell you what, all my, like, for example, on Mondays, Bailey Searing comes out with Murder Mystery. I didn't watch it when it came live out. I ended up waiting until the next day so I can use that time, and I watch her while I'm doing my cardio. You know, I watch YouTube where I'm doing my cardio. You know, a lot of other things is time management. And I've talked about this numerous times, but you have to raise your vibrations, guys. Be this person. You know how you see those people and you're like, damn, they just got it together. They're happy. They're good. They're confident. Like that confident energy. And you're like, what is it about them? That's where I'm at in my life. That's what I'm doing. So, you know, I'm receiving help for my mental health, which is super important in this journey. I can't keep saying that enough. But, you know, I'm working on my mental health. I'm working on my physical health. I'm working on being the best me I can be, inside and out. And this is what that journey is about. Maybe this is why this journey is so much more, gives me so much more satisfaction than previous ones. I don't know. I just feel like I finally am figuring out who I am. And I'm doing it on purpose. And I'm doing it with a purpose. And I feel so good. You know, if you need somebody to say, hey, get up, get moving, or have you worked out today? Every day on Instagram, I'll show a clip. Made it to the gym. Here we go. Here, just to say, hey, I'm doing it. I'm showing up. Where are you? Let me see you. Let's do this. Tag me. If you need me to email you, hey, get up. Let's go. I'm thinking about, I don't know how to do it. I'm going to look into it, but I would love to get one of those things where you can send out text messages, like not obviously from my number, but like a random number, and be like, hey, it's Danielle. Reminding you guys, you know, like with like a positive quote to start your day. Maybe I'll do like an email list or something and send out like, hey, here's your reminder. Today, we're going to get up, we're going to move. And, you know, if you want to start incorporating weightlifting, this is what I'm working on today. What are you working on today? I made that board on Pinterest. I'm under Daniela Diaries. I know a lot of you guys are finding me over there because I'm getting all the updates. I love Pinterest. I'm a pinning junkie. You guys are going to see like the most random things I pin, but I just like it. It's getting close to like holiday stuff, and I'm gonna start pinning holiday stuff soon. Beware. But you know, I'm trying groceries here. If you guys, I'm gonna try to do like a Dollar Tree video this week too, to kind of, I know people don't have like a Costco, or people don't want to shop there. Maybe they want to do something more budget friendly. I'll show you some of the stuff. I don't really eat a lot of that, but Leo does, and he's doing really well, so I can kind of show you some of the stuff that he's eating. And maybe I can show you guys some things that you could pick up. So we're gonna look out for that. That'll be coming soon. But you know, I just feel like it could be done. It could be done, and there's nothing special about me. You know, nobody, you know, I didn't get something a little extra, you know, it's just, I just chose to do it. Okay, I didn't make excuses and all this other stuff, and you know, this isn't a gimmick for a YouTube video. You know, this is just something I struggled with my whole life. And you know, when I started doing YouTube videos, I started off trying to be like a mommy vlogger, believe it or not, and I just was not welcome in that community. And I remember Paige Danielle told me, do videos on what you know. Do videos on what you do. Do videos that you can relate to. And I'm like, damn, weight loss. You know, I love beauty, I love fashion. So that's what I try to do. True crime, all the things. Also true crime, I'm still working on it. Did you guys see R. Kelly is going to trial in New York? What? They picked out his jury. So I'm really interested in that. But I think you guys can do it. Okay, I think you guys can do it. So a lot of you guys have asked me how I'm breaking up my schedule. So I work out 5 days a week. On one day, I will do each muscle group. If you guys want to see like more of a breakdown of the schedule, we can do that. Also, you guys need to start implementing routines. My therapist recommended it, and I've been now doing these routines for 3 weeks. Guys, my house runs so much more smoothly. There is no more chaos. There's no more screaming. There's no more days spent in the house cleaning. There's no more laundry piling up that I feel overwhelmed. A cluttered house is a cluttered mind, and clutter to me equals anxiety. Implement this morning routine, I promise you. Sunday resets. I do a Sunday reset. It's not something crazy. It's just ways I'll sit down, I'll get it together. If you guys want to see these videos, let me know. These will change your life. I promise you. I will not lead you wrong, okay? So, what's on the plan for next week? Same old thing. Working out, watching our eating. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have been only counting, I track my macros Monday through Friday, and on the weekends I intuitively eat. But this isn't intuitively eating and I'm like going to McDonald's and I'm ripping off the bread off the burger. I'm not doing that. I really, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, the kids wanted to eat out the other day. We had like a family, we had a service, a memorial service, and on the way home they wanted to stop for food, and they all got stuff. I didn't get anything. And I was like, you know what? It's just not worth it to me. There's just, the food isn't, you know, is it quick? Yeah. But most of my meals I make for like for me during the day are relatively quick. The only thing that really puts some effort in is dinner, just because I cook it for my whole family. But when I make like my meals during the day, they're quick. I kind of just quick and easy, slap some things together, tastes good, fills me up. Perfection. So going out to eat and stuff like that, it's just like so many empty calories, nothing. I remember like 2 weeks ago, I ended up getting like a salad from, where did I go? I think I went to Potbelly's or something, and I got like the Mediterranean, and it was barely anything. There was barely anything in there, and it was like a $12 salad, and I was starving afterwards, and I was like, this is ridiculous. So I just choose not to. I'd rather just save those $12 and go and buy myself some food at the grocery store and come home and make it, because at least I'll know what I'm putting in there. I know I can give myself a nice big old portion. When I like to eat, I like to sit down and I like to eat, okay? I don't want to sit there and like, okay, I want to eat, okay? I'm hungry, I want to eat. So, yeah, I feel like, I don't know. The people who didn't think I can do this, the people who didn't think that I can actually transform, for the people who thought that, who said, oh, she's just built to be heavy. And this isn't only people on the internet, this is people in my personal life. This is people who said, oh, she looks good for having 3 kids. This is for the people who said, oh, she's just a big girl, she was built like that. And this is for the people who just doubted what I can do. I'm only getting started. I'm only getting started. Watch what I can do. And that's all I gotta say. So I know you guys can do this. I know you guys can. I know you can. If I could just take you and just shake you and be like, I see you. I know you can do this. Get out of your way. Get up and move. You don't have to go and do a $300 grocery shop. You got meat. You just watch your portions. Weigh out your, it doesn't take that much time. It really doesn't. And hey, maybe you know what? Maybe you have more money than time. Why don't you order these pre-made meals? Green Chef comes with meals. They're delicious. You can eat those. Okay, you can get those meals that come like hot and you just have to heat up. I know there's meal services like that. Shit, you can do Seattle Sun. You don't have to do keto. You can do you can do whatever and get the pre-made meals. Okay, this isn't just for keto. This is anybody who's trying to transform, not fix. You're not broken. I hate when people say, I'm trying to fix my way of eating. I'm trying to fix my diet. You're not broken. You don't have to fix anything. You just haven't figured out how to transform yourself into your higher self. Okay? Stop having low maintenance energy. Stop thinking that you're only worth the bare minimum. Get up and show the world high maintenance energy. Show them the best goddamn version that you have to offer of yourself, because I know you are worth it. Period. Okay? All right. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.